Hi guys, this is Kev from Black Arrow Game Talk. Not with my boy Rudy today, but we'll be back with an episode soon. I know it's been a long time coming, but it'll be worth the wait. I just want to talk to you today about Super Mario Maker for the Wii U. Now, we all know 30th anniversary of Super Mario Bros. Is looming pretty fast. The game's released in September. Obviously the 30th anniversary is quite a big deal. You would have thought the 25th anniversary was quite a big deal, but Nintendo seemed to drift past that and not really do too much for it as far as I remember. They did obviously release the Super Mario All-Stars set for the Wii, which is a nice sort of collection in the sense that the box is nice and it came with a CD of audio from a lot of the series of Mario, which is great. But the game was literally exactly the same as a SNES card. There was nothing extra added. It was literally just sort of emulation of that, which great for a newer generation. And idiot fans like me would buy it even though we own the SNES game and probably all the original NES games as well. But for a collectible, it's nice, but they didn't really big it up like they have for this 30th anniversary, which is probably a good time with the way the Wii U is right now. No one can really say it's been a huge success. I think they've just hit over 10 million sales in its lifetime now, which is pushing 3 years since release. I think they'll be happy if they hit 15 in its whole life cycle, to be honest, because it's not really picked up as I'd liked. Certain games like Splatoon have done well for it. Mario Kart 8 have kept it steady since its release, but there's not been the major jump in console sales that I'd like. And there's probably 2 more titles that are probably going to push them hardware sales, and that is Super Mario Maker, and then later down the line the next Zelda game, obviously. There's a few things I want to say about Mario Maker, why I think it's a game changer. Obviously the timing of it's great, everyone's going to be Mario hyped, they're really pushing this, which makes sense. I was thinking that with the release of this, they are kind of writing off ever needing to make a 2D platformer ever again for Super Mario Bros. You've got the new Super Mario Bros. Series, which is 4 titles in now, 5 if you count the Luigi one that got released as well a couple of years back. And however great games they are, they kind of feel, as each one comes out, that is just new levels to the same game. I really enjoyed Super Mario Bros. DS, new Super Mario Bros. DS when it came out, great. The one on the Wii, great. The one on the 3DS kind of just felt more of the same with a coin-based gimmick. And then the one on the Wii U, beautiful to look at, but really was offering nothing new. And I feel Nintendo might be thinking that themselves a little bit. Hence, they're offering you a game where you can create and share your own levels, which kind of leaves it endless, really, for what they can do with that. They could even update. They can send you 32 new levels via the internet, and that'd be technically a new Super Mario Bros. Game for them. There's no need for them to release a new Super Mario Bros. Whatever, and it feel like a new game anymore. Not with this looming. So it's their way of maybe saying, you know, we've given you all these games, now it's your turn, sort of thing. And that's a big statement for Nintendo to make, to be able to go out there and say, this is this big franchise that we've been doing for 30 years, now it's yours, sort of thing. And yes, there's been Mario games, on PC and whatnot, to people who've developed their own Mario games, Mario levels, and even designer things for you to be able to make your own levels, which is something I've never dabbled in. Probably they wouldn't be that user friendly for me the way this new game's going to be. But the fact Nintendo doing it themselves is quite a big statement. I remember playing Super Mario World back in sort of 94, 95 time with my friend Tugboat, and we were sitting there playing it, and we decided, how old were we then? Sort of 10, 11 years old, 11, 12. And we decided that we were going to create our own Mario game. And we went out and drew out dozens and dozens of levels based in, a dozen worlds that will probably be somewhere. I remember putting it in a folder. Probably be somewhere in my parents' loft if I ever went back there to have a look and really try to dig it out. would probably be there, and we were kids. We were thinking, I'm going to design this. We're going to send it to Nintendo, and they're going to make a Super Mario World 2. This is prior to us knowing about Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. We were also, kids playing on a console which was already pushing towards the end of its life cycle in about 95. But we don't think like that as kids, we think, we love this game, we're going to design levels, send it to Nintendo, and they're going to make it. We never got around to actually sending it. I don't think we quite finished it or compiled, between us. He'd go off and design levels, I'd go off and design levels, and then we'd bring it together and go, well, this will go well here, this looks harder than this, blah blah blah. We didn't get as far as compiling it all together and sending it off. Attention spans of kids, something else came along. I probably got a PlayStation and played that some more. But the sheer idea to design and my own Super Mario levels just sort of shows how into the franchise I was and still am to this day. I'm not going to deny that. So when this game got announced, I was super hyped for it, and understandably, and at 31 years old now, I'm going to play that game and have fun designing levels. I've already said to my girlfriend, because she'll play Super Mario Bros. U with me, and she'll get frustrated at the hard levels, so I'm just going to design a crap load of levels that are easy to play, which she's going to probably hopefully enjoy. So yeah, that's my background towards the game and why I think it's going to be great. But yeah, like I say, with the main thing that I'm thinking is Nintendo, are offering this service to develop your own levels and share them with the world. And I think there's enough of a fan base like myself that are going to want to produce levels and is going to keep this game rolling for a while. I know, like Mario Kart 8 is still greatly played online. Splatoon's done really well, and they keep offering downloadable content for that for free, which is great. I think this new Mario game is going to really do well. I think it might consider some older Nintendo fans who probably don't play games anymore. You get your retro gamers that are always going to stick by for loyalty. But you're going to have people who used to love Mario Brothers, and they're going to see that people are making these levels, and he's setting times on them, and people are going to want to play it. And they're going to need the game to play the levels, and it's technically endless. The game comes with 100 pre-made levels, so I think a lot of them are going to be gimmicky and really, really difficult at times. But that's half the fun of it. I've already seen YouTube videos of people playing these levels and they're marking out to hell, and it's great. And I want to be part of that fun, and I can't wait for September for when the game gets released. And get a Wii U. You can pick one up for well under 200 quid now with the game. There's some great titles out there already, and the online community is great for it. You PS4 and Xbox One fanboys, you can play your Call of Duties, it's all good, but you ain't going to be playing Super Mario Bros. At the end of the day. And that's a game that started a lot of love for video games. The first game I ever played was Super Mario Bros. On the NES, and I've got a lot of friends who are going to be playing it, and I can't wait to try their levels, and I'm sure they're the same with me. So thank you for watching. Check out all the videos online about the game, because I really think it's going to be good, and it'd be great if you can maybe play some of my levels later down the line, who knows. But cheers for watching, guys, and me and Rudy will be back very soon with a new episode. We're going to do something special for the 30th anniversary of Super Mario Bros., which is in September. But hopefully we're going to have something out within the next week or so, cheers.